morning.
Good morning.
It is now, wait, it's been 15 hours since we last saw you.
Yes. So last night we met up with my ex-coworker and had dinner at this Turkish Moroccan place called Bazaar. Food was actually really good. And then we hit up a coffee shop when even before we found out that their weed here is cut with tobacco. They smoke split, but you have to ask for just the pure weed, which we did.
And then we were not there for the few
Yeah, we weren't there. I don't know where we went, but we were not there. And then we had beer. After that, went to another bar and had some beer, and then went home.
And then we woke up about an hour or so ago.
Really good sleep.
We needed that.
And now we're off to breakfast.
Was it Bakers and what?
Bakers and Roasters.
Sounds like a kind of breakfast. The one good thing about only spending a few days in a city is that you can always choose the best restaurants rather than getting bored of restaurants and going to kind of lesser restaurants or just like settling.
You can pick and choose where you want to go.
And there's bound to be something good around where you are. Case in point, it's breakfast.
Yeah, I thought this was really good.
Having second thoughts?
A little bit. But I know you'll make me do it. How long of a swing ride is it? It'd be stupid if I started screaming.
Hello, Giggle Pants.
It tickles.
She gets that vertigo, excitement.
Knots in my stomach, scared feeling, I start giggling.
It's almost like a delirious giggle.
Like, I'm so scared, but this is exciting, and my stomach's in knots and I giggle. And then he laughs at me.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was fun.
That was really nice, actually.
The film museum is closed for a private event. The entire museum apparently. It's alright. We're headed to the Jewish Quarter, to the Jewish Historical Museum, or whatever they call it. See a little bit of Jewish heritage here in Amsterdam. into the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
It's humid. Super humid. There we go.
There you go.
Observations of different cultures.
That there's no such thing as a tipping culture in Europe, so
Yeah.
you don't get any service.
It's a double-edged sword. People always complain, oh, why do I have to tip servers in the US? That's their job. It's like, yeah, but the way that it works in the US is they get minimum wage, or maybe a little bit more than minimum wage, and they rely on tips. Everywhere else, they actually get paid decently, and so they don't need to be tipped. But the other side to that is everywhere else, you're probably not gonna get as good service as you're gonna get at a good restaurant in the US. A good server in the US is 100 times better than a good server in a country that doesn't do tips.
So basically at every service that we have gotten, everything that we have gotten, we've had to ask for. And the culture in the US is totally different, where they give it to you without having you to ask for it. If they take away your plate, they'll ask if you want anything else. Not, they'll take away your plate and then just walk away and then have to flag them down to ask for something else. It's totally different.
In the US, you don't usually have to ask for your check.
And that's because in the US, they want to turn out those tables as quickly as possible.
That's one of the downsides to a tipping culture, is then when your servers make their money based on the tip, they want to turn those tables as fast as possible, because the more tables that they turn, the more tips that they can possibly make. Trust me, I know.
From a previous server experience.
Every table of 2 was $5. That's how I saw it, because at the restaurant it was $10 to $15 for a meal. It was a breakfast place, so you usually have like orange juice or coffee, so like $3 to $4 each there. So you're looking at around 30. I usually got between 18 and 20+%, and so every table was $5. If I was in charge of 6 to 8 tables, if I could turn that over in an hour, that's $40 an hour. That's not bad money. The point is, tipping cultures, they definitely value the time that you spend at the table. And so for those out there that don't believe in tipping, even though you live in the US, you think, oh, well, they should make a good wage. Well, maybe you should vote for some legislation that requires them to make a good wage, so then you don't have to tip. But in the meantime, tip your fucking servers. God damn.
Our last night.
Last night in Amsterdam.
Our last evening in Amsterdam. We have to chug a bottle of beer.
We don't have to chug it.
Well,
we just have to drink a bottle.
We should have put it in the fridge.
We should have.
I guess we'll do the paper towel method again.
On our way back to the Airbnb, get our laundry out, and then we head off.